Elon Musk just advocated for Bitcoin once again. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not clickbait. This is the second time that Elon Musk has publicly just said we need a currency like Bitcoin to replace fiat currency. Now, this is the Bitcoin to 1 million channel, guys, where I showcase and highlight multiple different things that go on with Bitcoin, whether that's strategic reserves, or whether that's price predictions, news, just anything you need to know about Bitcoin and why Bitcoin is going to go to $1 million one day. Now, this is a belief that I have, and I think a lot of people share this belief, and this is where we can kind of track the journey together. So make sure you guys subscribe down below. I'm trying to get to 100 subs before the year ends. Thank you guys so much for all the support. Let's get right into it. Okay, so Bitcoin is currently at 68.9. It's up 4% today. We finally have a green day for Bitcoin after one of the most brutal months ever in crypto, down about $30,000, right? So that's pretty freaking nuts. But what exactly is Elon Musk said? Let's get right into it. So basically, they were talking about SpaceX, right? And me personally, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know too much about what all this means, right? I'm just seeing a bunch of different letters and numbers. I'm just like, what the hell is this talking about? Elon Musk says, that's why I say the system won't use dollars as currency in the future, just mass and energy. Now, for those that don't understand how Bitcoin works, Bitcoin needs to be mined. And to actually mine Bitcoin, it requires electricity, right? So with no electricity, there's no miners, there's no Bitcoin network, there's no Bitcoin just wouldn't work. It would basically cease to operate, right? Now, with that being said, Elon Musk has said very similar things before. He says, Bitcoin is a true currency based on energy. You can't legislate energy. Now, if you guys know anything about Elon Musk, what I will say is I admire the things that he's done. I'm a huge Tesla investor, and I want to just be honest about the stuff, so I have a little bit of bias. Yes, my first car was a Tesla, right? So again, I have a bit of bias, but Elon Musk working so much with solar energy and just energy, electric cars, everything that he does. If there's anyone in the world to say that Bitcoin is an energy-based currency, and if there's anyone in the world to say that we need an energy-based currency, it is Elon Musk. I don't think there's anyone in the world that understands energy and energy as a currency as much as the people over at Tesla and SpaceX and Elon Musk's team. So when I see this stuff, I'm like, holy shit, like there's actually something going on. And remember, guys, Elon Musk, he moves markets. In fact, he moves trillions of dollars just with his influence. Okay, so moving forward, I want to talk about the Bitcoin cycle because, guys, in my videos, what I do is I'll have the meat and potatoes, and I want to talk about other different news things. There's a couple different things I want to go over today. So first off, guys, every Bitcoin cycle, the downside compresses. Now, so does the upside, but the downside compresses as well. So first, the real bear market, it was down 87%, right? This was in December. Then it was down 84%, and this was in, 2013 and then 2017. Then in November 2021, which, by the way, I literally saw this happen. I held all my Bitcoin to all-time highs, then held it all the way down to 15,000. This was a minus 77%. Now, we're down 45% from all-time highs, right? So how much lower will we go? In reality, I don't really know. Can we still go down another couple of percentage? 100%. But are you able to buy Bitcoin at a pretty cheap price right now? The answer is yes. And if you guys have been watching my other videos, you guys will have a very clear understanding of this as well. At $60,000, you're almost doubling your money when we go back to all-time highs, right? Even at 68,000, you're very close to basically doubling your money when we get back to all-time highs. And you have to ask yourself, are we going to go back to all-time highs? I mean, me personally, I think so, especially considering the White House Executive Director, Patrick Witt, says they're working hard on passing the Bitcoin and crypto market structure legislation. There are trillions of dollars in institutional capital on the sidelines waiting to get into this space. So yes, guys, as much as Elon Musk is advocating for them, I mean, the literal government, the president, everyone is, even BlackRock, they're now advertising their spot ETF via billboards. Pretty interesting considering BlackRock used to be anti-crypto or never really cared about crypto. Now they're literally saying, hey guys, like maybe buy crypto. Now, here's another interesting thing, and again, it just gets better and better. Brazil's Congress is reintroducing a bill to create a strategic Bitcoin reserve, allowing the country to acquire up to 1 million Bitcoin. Now, 1 million Bitcoin, guys, is insanely expensive. I mean, for context, guys, that would cost around, a massive freaking number that without commas, I can't really make note. I think it's 68 billion, right? No, 68. Six, whatever it is, a massive number. The point I'm trying to make here, guys, is I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon, but if Brazil can start to accumulate Bitcoin, kind of like how El Salvador does, that'd be pretty cool. For those that don't know, El Salvador buys 1 Bitcoin every single day. Now, guys, this is probably the best time to buy Bitcoin, right? During the Mt. Gox crash, extreme fear was at 9. During the COVID crash, extreme fear was at 9. During the FTX crash, extreme fear was at 12. Now, extreme fear is at 5. And realistically, if you look around the world, there's not really much going on when you compare it to the COVID crash or, the FTX crash or whatever that may be. So guys, listen, I'm pretty excited, right? I'm going to keep on making these videos for you guys as long as I can. It is the weekend. I'm going to be like Michael Saylor and enjoy the weekend, except instead of being in a paradise or in an island, I'm going to be in Toronto where it's snowing and cold. But regardless, that is what it is. You know, it's just the game that I'm playing. So listen, guys, that is it for today's video. If you did enjoy, make sure you leave a like, subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.